Hey guys, so I am back for another video, and this video is going to be my summer nail polish guide, or kind of like the summer nail polish picks that I'm going to be wearing a lot and that I would recommend, that go really, really nice in the summertime. So now this isn't, the perfect nail polishes for summer or whatever. Like I said, this is just my opinion, what I'm going to be wearing. I've recorded this video a couple of times, but it always seems to get really, really long, and then it gets hard for me to edit out because I don't want to edit out too much. So I'm going to try to not talk too much into this video and just get started with this. So the first thing that I like as kind of a transition color from spring to summer is I like light, creamy pastel colors. Now I also love these for spring, so if you watch my spring nail polish video, you're going to see a lot of repeats probably in the pastel area. But it's just because I really like them. I think that they're really pretty, and they're a good transition from spring to summer. A couple of these are a little bit brighter and not quite as pastel, so I'm going to go ahead and share with you the colors that I have. And if you guys want any swatches or anything like that, I definitely recommend Scrangie.com. It's her blog. It's CRANGIE.com. I will put the link down here, or I'll put the website somewhere around this area or something. And you guys can go to her website. She'll probably have swatches of all these polishes. She's a nail polish junkie, and she has great camera, great lighting, and things like that. So definitely check her blog out for swatches if you're interested, because I don't have swatch wheels or anything. The first pastel that I really, really love is China Glaze. You're going to see a lot of China Glaze polishes because those are my favorite. I really like them. And this first one is a minty color, and this is called Refreshment by China Glaze. It's just, all these are cream. They don't have any shimmer, and it's just a very pretty creamy light green color. And then the next one I have, I think this is a really great trend for summer. Maybe not so much in the spring, but more towards the summer, and I think it's just a stark white nail polish. If your nails are very well manicured, very put together, I think white looks great for summer, especially if you've got a little bit of a tan. And this is a really great one I like. Now, it does take a couple of coats. Sometimes the creamier, more pastel colors take a couple of coats to layer and get the desired color and not streaky effect, that you want. And this one is by Sally Hansen, and this is in the color 300 White On. And I really, really like it. It's just a very stark white and looks really great after like 2 coats. Okay, and then the next one, I'm sticking along the same brand there, is also a Sally Hansen, and this is in the color 270 Lacy Lilac. And it's a very purpley lilac color, and it actually looks very gray on camera, but it's not gray at all. It's a very purpley lilac color, and it's beautiful, and I really like it. And then the next one I have is a yellow color, and this one is by Sinful Colors, which you can get at Walgreens. And this is in the color Unicorn, and it's almost like a lime yellow, if that makes sense, like kind of like a bright yellow, but it's not neon. It's more of a muted pastel yellow. It's really pretty though. I like it a lot. Now this one does take 3, maybe 4 thin coats in order to get this actual color, but it's definitely worth it. I like it a lot. It kind of reminds me of the yellow polish from the Shrek OPI collection, a little bit. And then the next one I have is an Essie nail polish. It's actually what I have on my nails right now, and this is a newer polish to my collection, but I absolutely love it. And it's the Turquoise and Caicos, or Caicos, however you say it, Turquoise and Caicos, I think. And like I said, it's on my nails. It's a very pretty turquoise color. And it also reminds you of kind of like the next polish I'm about to mention, and that is China Glaze for Audrey. But the Turquoise and Caicos is a very much brighter, more summery turquoise than the China Glaze. The China Glaze is more of a blue, and it's more of a not so bright. It's more of a muted color rather than a bright color. So these are both really, really nice. So again, this is China Glaze for Audrey, and this is Essie Turquoise and Caicos. Really great colors, not dupes though. Okay, and then moving on from the pastels, well, kind of staying into the same little pastel family, but I think that they deserve their own little category here, and it is a very milky, muted, light pink. And I also think that these are very good transition colors from spring to summer, and they also look good like if you've got a little bit of a tan, or if you're a darker skin tone on like your toes or whatever, because it really, really stands out because they're light. And I only have 3 for this category that I really like. The first one is a Revlon polish, and this is in the color Lilac Pastel. And again, this doesn't have any shimmer in it. It's just a very lilac-y pastel color. Very pretty. I really like it. Kind of a pinky lilac color. I'm going to adjust my lighting a little bit. Okay, I adjusted my lighting a little bit because the colors weren't showing up very well. So moving on to the next color. This one was again the Lilac Pastel by Revlon. The next one that I have here is one by OPI, which I actually really like, and this is called Hawaiian Orchid, or Orchid, Hawaiian Orchid, I bet that's how it's pronounced. But this is a very, it's probably a darker milky pink, but it looks really, really nice on, ooh, I just dropped it. It looks really nice on lighter skin tones, just because it's a little bit of a darker milky pink and it's not quite so light and almost white looking. But this one does have a bit of an iridescent shine to it. It doesn't have shimmer or anything like that, but it does have a bit of an iridescent shine if you catch it in the right type of light. So it's really pretty. And then the next and last pink pastel color that I have is a very, very light milky pink. And this is one by China Glaze I absolutely love, and this is called Innocence. And this one I have to say is very sheer, and you really have to build the color up like at least 3 or 4 thin layers in order to get this exact color. But this also looks really nice if you're doing a French tip. You can do just 1 thin layer of this all over your nail and it looks really nice and clean. I mean, it's not opaque and it's not going to show up this color, but it kind of gives your nails a nice base for like a French tip effect, so it's really pretty. I like it. Moving on from the pastels, I think one of the #1 staple colors to have in your collection, even if it's just one nail polish color for the summertime, is coral. And one of my all-time favorite coral colors is, this one from Sinful Colors, and this is in the color Boogie Nights. And it's a very almost red orange. It's a very, very deep coral, but I think it's so, still considered a coral. It's not considered a red, and it's not considered an orange, it's considered a coral, and I really like it. Beautiful. The next couple I have are a little bit lighter. This one I really like. This one's by Essie, and it's in the color Cute as a Button. And I really like this one because it's a little bit lighter, so if I'm not feeling the like fiery coral looking nails, I will put the Essie on, which is just a little bit lighter and a little bit more fresh looking and not quite so harsh, which I really like. And again, none of these have shimmer or anything, they're just all cream finishes. And then the last coral that, I have lots of corals, but these were just like my 3 favorites. This one is by MAC, and it is a cream finish, and it's in the color Coconut Ice. It's, I'm not a big fan of MAC nail polishes. I only have a couple, but what I've tried I don't really like. You know, I find I like China Glaze or OPI a little bit better, but I do really like this one. Like I said, it's a cream finish, and it does take a couple of coats to layer it onto this color, but it's really beautiful once you get it layered on. It's a very, very light, just slight peachy coral color. I really like it. Okay, and then just one polish that I think doesn't really have a category, but I think definitely screams summer, is red nails. And right now and recently, my all-time favorite nail polish is this one by China Glaze. And this is from the Sailor collection, and this is in the color Hey Sailor. And this is just a mini one compared to the regular size China Glaze. But this came in like a set with like 3 or 4 of the other Hey Sailor ones. But I thought that this was really pretty. It's a very true red color. It doesn't have any shimmer or anything. I love it. I think red, you can never go wrong with red on your nails or your toes. And then moving on from red is pinks. Now, I am not a big, nail polish, pink wearing type of girl. I love nail polish, but there are so many beautiful colors. Why pick pink? You know, that's the way I think of it. But there is one color that I love, 2 colors that I absolutely love, that I do wear a lot, specifically in the summertime. The first one is by Orly, and it's called Basket Case, and it's a very blue-toned Barbie pink. But it's a little bit muted. It's not quite as bright as you would think it would be, but it's still super pretty, and I really like it. And then the next one, uh-oh, my computer's going to die, so I got to make this fast. The next color that I have is an OPI nail lacquer. And this is in the color Koala Berry. I'm not sure what collection this is from, probably a while ago because I've had it a while. But it's a very berry pink kind of color. Kind of reminds me of like a watermelon pink. I really like it. It's a beautiful color. And then after the pinks comes one of my other very, very favorite colors to wear in the summertime. And this doesn't have a category, I just have one polish. It's a very unique polish. I love it. You guys have seen me talk about it several times. And it is a green. And I don't know why I love this color so much for summer, but I do. It's a China Glaze color, and it is called 4-Leaf Clover. And I absolutely, absolutely love this color. I don't know what it is about this color and summertime that just makes me want to wear it. I don't know. It's coming off more turquoise. Like, it kind of looks like What's on My Nails, but it's not. Again, What's on My Nails is the Turquoise and Caicos by Essie. But this isn't coming off as true green is what it is. It's a very, very true green color, if that makes sense. And I really love it. And again, the color is 4-Leaf Clover. And then moving on is a next category that I really like, and it's kind of like metallic-y brown golden colors, and I only have two colors that really kind of stand out to me for this category, but I just really think that the gold, real sparkly nail polishes are great for summer. I mean, sparkly nail polishes are great anyway because they catch the light and they look awesome, but I think gold brown colors are kind of especially nice for summer because they kind of remind you of the sand and the sun, and you know, it catches the sun outside and it sparkles and it just looks really pretty. And the couple of polishes I really like for that category is this one here, which is by Finger Paints, which you can get at Sally's, which I actually really like these nail polishes. And this is in the color Key to My Art. Not Key to My Heart, but Key to My Art, like artwork. And it's a very true gold, metallic-y, sparkly color. I really like it. And in two coats, this is opaque, just like in the bottle. And this also looks really good under a crackle polish, too. And then the next one I have is by China Glaze, and this is in the color First Light. And this is an older polish. It came from some collection that had a silver top, and it's actually showing up a lot darker in the bottle than what it really is. And actually, when you put it on your nails, it doesn't even show up this dark, especially if you don't put 2 or 3 coats on. But you do need 2 coats, though. And it's a very brown color with very gold, red, sparkly undertones to it. It's very glittery, and it looks awesome in the summer under the light. I love this color. Okay, and then while I'm talking about glitters and glittery polishes, I have 3 really super sparkly glittery polishes that I love by themselves, or you can totally layer them on top of things. That looks really awesome too. The first one I have is by OPI. It's from the Designer series, and it's in the color Dazzle. And it's a very, very beautiful pink with gold sparkles, which I think there's nothing prettier for summertime than a pink polish with gold undertone or gold sparkle. I know Zoya has one. I'm not sure the name of it, but it's really pretty too. It kind of reminds me of this, but it's more, the glitter's different. So this is really pretty. I like this one a lot. And then the next one I have is by China Glaze also, and it's called Silver Lining. And it's a very, very, very fine silver, true silver glitter. This doesn't have any holographic glitter or anything like that. It's just true silver, and this actually looks better if you layer it over things because it's so fine and so tiny. The glitter's so tiny that sometimes it's hard to notice if you just wear this by itself. So yeah, super pretty though. And then the next one, and kind of a newer polish to my collection, but I really like it. And for some reason it would remind you of Christmas, but it doesn't me. It reminds me more of summer because it's more of like a brighter green. And it's by Orly, and it's called Here Comes Trouble. And it's just this very pretty, like almost like a grass green color. And now this almost has like a jelly base to it, and then it has the green glitter in it. So it's super pretty though. By itself, you do have to layer 2 to 3 coats, or over a green polish. It looks really cool, like on an accent nail or something. It looks really nice like that. And then moving on to the next category is neons. And I only have a couple of colors for this just because I'm not super into neon polishes. I think on your toes they're cute, but I'm not into them on my fingers. But anyway, the first one that I'm going to mention that I love and that is actually on my toes right now is by Sinful Colors, and it's in the color Dream On. And it's a very bright neon purple. It looks really cute on your toes, really cute, especially if you have a lighter skin tone like me. And like I said, I do have this on my toes right now. The only thing I don't like about neon polishes is they do dry matte. So if you don't want the matte finish, you definitely have to use a top coat, which I would definitely recommend using a top coat anyway. But now when I put this on my toes, I did put 2 coats on because it was kind of streaky. I'm not sure why, but it looked really great after 3 coats. So And then the next one I have is also by Simple Colors, and it's a bright pink. And this is in the color 24/7. It's just a very, very hot, true hot pink. Kind of like a lighter hot pink. And again, it's in the color 24/7. Really pretty. And then the last neon I have is one of my all-time favorite neons. And this is compared to the Simple Colors polish I just showed. This isn't quite as neon, but it's still a beautiful color. And this is from the Neon Collection at China Glaze, and it's in the color Pink Voltage. And there it is. Super pretty, super bright, and this does actually have an iridescent undertone. So it has almost like a blue or purple iridescent undertone. It looks really good on your nails under like light or something, so I really like that color. And then the last polish I'm going to talk about is the mood changing polishes. You guys have heard me talk about these so many times, so I'm not going to say a lot. This particular one I have here is by Claire's, but you can get these anywhere. And this is in the color Flirty and Shy, and it's going to be, you know, this darker color, and then it's going to turn into the lighter color. And I just think these are really neat, especially for summertime. Now again, these dry matte also, and they don't last very long. They chip really fast. But I think they're really neat for summertime because if you go from changing the temperatures from, you know, if you want to go from like the hot tub to the pool or from air conditioning to the hot heat outside, your nails are going to change colors and it's going to look really cool. Or if you have longer nails, the nail bed is going to be a different color, and the nail that is kind of not attached to you or not on your warm skin is going to be the cooler toned color. So it's going to be like a natural French manicure effect, which I think is super, super cool. So these are definitely a recommendation for summertime. So, but besides all those nail polishes, that's all I have for you for my summer nail polish guide. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that you try some of these out. If you guys have any recommendations for summer nail polishes, definitely leave a comment down below or a video response and let me know. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.